Question. Who is the first known unconstitutionally elected opposition leader of Jamaica? Folks, it's a rhetorical question. So, Hugh Wildman, constitutional attorney, he came and he spoke in the Gleaner and him say, him feel like a film duty for come, and talk about this whole matter of dual citizens sitting in parliament. It was in the Gleaner yesterday. Make sure that you go ahead and you read this article. Very, very interesting, because basically, what I say, and from what we've read, what we're getting is that Mark Golden is sitting in parliament and he entered the parliament without being qualified to be there in the first place. Yes, that's what the article said, if we're reading it correctly. So we look at provisions in the Constitution, right? Section 39 and 40. So 39 basically speaks to what it takes to qualify. You understand me? You have to be a member of the Commonwealth and be there for what? 1 year or whatever before you are elected. So the key is before you are elected. So if you got elected having not met the criteria is a problem. But Section 39 is not the issue. Section 40 is where the issue actually comes in, because it says that if you were born in Jamaica, went to, say, Canada or Britain, which of course are Commonwealth countries, and you got your citizenship there, and you came back to Jamaica, it simply means that you cannot be nominated to the House of Representatives or to the Senate without having first renounced your citizenship. So it seems to me that it's not 1 foot Mark have anymore. It's two. One in a Jamaica and one in a England. But the key word here is Commonwealth citizen. So where does the problem really come in here, sir? He went ahead to talk about the fact that after you were, given a passport at birth, and which shows your allegiance to another country, and if of your own doing you went ahead and you renewed that passport, or you do anything to indicate that you've pledged allegiance to another country, then that automatically disqualifies you. Now, if Mark is what? Did not obtain a Jamaica passport until the age of 47, allegedly, because we haven't seen anything in writing. You understand me? And for somebody who went to school in the UK or whatever, it simply means that he's been exercising those privileges. So all the traveling that he's been doing all along, you understand me? For instance, to the UK in this case, you understand, it clearly was on his UK passport. And with every information that has been leaked or whatever, let us not be distracted from the fact that he clearly would have renewed his passport over and over up to the age of 47 or whatever. So literally, if we are supposed to go by this, it tells us that this is not a matter of whether he can remain. This is now a question of, you understand me, what actions do they take? Because Mark will now at least have to renounce that UK citizenship in order to remain in the parliament. And if he can remain in the parliament, since he got there on the wrong premise in the first place, you understand me, what actions do they take right now? The truth of the matter is, if everything that's coming out right now is correct, then it means that Mark Golden is truly highly deceptive. And the question now we have to ask is this: who else knew that Mark Golden, a member of parliament, was still a UK citizen? You understand me? And so many things have come out when, first of all, he never disclosed it until he was pressured in order to do so. And there are so many things that he says that's just not adding up. It really looks bad. So, to think that he has gone ahead and he's risen to the top of the party, becoming opposition leader with all of these things. It's not a light issue. These things are not going to go away. This is a breach and something needs to be done about it. It goes beyond whether you're a JLP or you are PMP. This is about Jamaica. Mark, in his unique position right now, should be the last person to be thinking about blocking Jamaica from getting, as somebody said, the last vestige of our ultimate independence, which is to break ties with the monarchy. You understand me? And another thing again, I hear Mark talk about our ancestors. But the truth of the matter is Mark's ancestors are not our ancestors. It is just the truth. You understand me? Fame people them never go through what fool people them go through. You understand me? Our ancestors were slaves, his ancestors were slave owners. And you have to understand, say, you understand? Me know say the PMP uno want the win. You understand? Uno love the traction and whatever good he may have in his heart. This is not about intention, this is about principle. You understand me? Everybody has to go. And we know that a lot of things are going to come up because we're already seeing people on social media, talking about who else a dual citizen and never sit down in the parliament. And the truth is that we go for the goose, go for the gander. I saw, but may I tell you, man, this really look bad. My granny would have said, God Almighty, I have what this a man can do in the country to Jamaica. You understand? It's not a light issue and people will be talking about it. I want you guys to go in the comments and you tell me, what do you think should be done with all these discoveries? I think this is really bad. You understand me? But go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Sound off in the comments and let me know what actions do you think are necessary and how should we proceed with all these discoveries. Mark, you're really well with that time, yeah. You're all. But make we see how we're gonna work it out. You understand me? Jamaica, like, share, and subscribe. Steady.